Okay, it's very stable drone. Just now was a bit windy, so it is not that stable just now because it was very windy just now. Okay, now it is good. As you can see, the drone is very stable. It's brushless motor and it's powerful, very powerful. Yeah. Now let's fly. Hi, Wei Ming here from Mingwei. Thank you very much for dropping by and welcome to my channel. I have just did my flight test on this Kai 2 Pro, and my review will not be complete without the unboxing. Okay, that's why I am going for a second video, but of course I put it together. Okay, and it's on the unboxing. Yeah, the drone comes with of course with the box, and inside the box you have this hardcover casing. Okay, hardcover casing, and let me open up and show you what's inside here. Okay, we have the apps manual, Kai Flight apps manual. We have the drone, of course. Can you see all those from there? Alright, okay. Sorry I forgot about my spec. I don't see very well now, it's very blurry. Okay, anyway, let's continue, alright? Okay, let me continue. So it comes together with a box of accessories. Okay, the accessories are, I do not want to open up and show you each and individual things inside here, but I can just read it down, things that are inside these accessories. We have a USB to Type-C charger cable, 8 pieces of spare props. I remember I calculated the number of screws, the small little screws for the propellers here. There are 13 pieces of it, small Phillips screwdriver, and a foam. This is the absorber. This is a foam absorber. It's an absorber for the drones. What do you call this? The drones bottom of the arm here. Okay. You can see. Okay. These are the small little foam. Okay, where I have to stick it onto the bottom here, so that when the drone lands, it will land. Lands smoothly, right? So these are all inside this small little packet of accessories here. I do not want to open because again, I don't have a spec with me, and I don't want to drop this. If I drop this onto the floor, then it's gone. The screws those are all very small little tiny accessories, so I better don't take it out. Okay, so these are the accessories. Of course, the remote control and the drone. Okay, this comes together with only one battery. This is a one battery package, only one battery, and the battery specs is 7.4 volts. This is a 2S battery with 2200 mAh capacity. Okay. And I understand from the specification of this drone, the weight of the drone together with the battery without the obstacle avoidance is this drone don't have obstacle avoidance because as I mentioned just now, this drone actually belongs to my friend, it's not mine. Yeah, let me just give you a brief history of why am I making this content. I'm so sorry that I have to do it the other way around. I should mention this earlier. Okay, this drone belongs to my friend, and he wants me to make a content of it because he wants to sell it off. I want to sell off this drone as a second-hand drone, and this content basically is going to for him to use it to show it to his prospects. I don't know how much you want to sell the drone, but I believe it's going to be a very cheap drone because there's some problem with the drones actually. Some problem which could be important, could be big problem, could be small problem, depends how you look at it. All right, now let me just continue. And this package that he bought with only one battery and without obstacle avoidance. So again, without obstacle avoidance, the drone together with the battery, the weight is only 249 grams. Okay, and never really measure it, but I'm just following according to the specification. Okay, and this is the cover, gimbal cover. Okay, why I said this drone have problem is because the drone is not able to connect to Wi-Fi. Okay, I believe it's the problem with the Wi-Fi module. It's not connected to Wi-Fi, therefore you are not able to connect to the apps as well. You are not able to connect to the apps. Okay, so without the apps, without the Wi-Fi connection, you do not have the video feed. Okay, you don't have real-time video feed. So as I said, this could be very important for some of you all, and could be not really that important if you want to play within eyesight, then it's alright, you can just fly around. But if you want to play, you want to fly this very far away, then this could be important. Okay, and some of you all might wanted to take an aerial photography, then this could be important. But again, for this kind of budget drone, even though if you have Wi-Fi 5G Wi-Fi capability, still I believe, okay, I couldn't test it because it is not able to connect to Wi-Fi. I believe you will have interference as you go further than 200 meters. Okay, within 200 meters it should be alright, but if you go further than 200 meters, normally you have interference, and you might have a problem like the real-time viewing. You might have problem. Okay, but of course, yeah, the drone also have this SD card recorder over here. You can record to, I mean, there is a recorder, built-in recorder. You can slot in your SD card and then you can record. But unfortunately, again, I believe the gimbal doesn't function properly, so it is not able to record. I have not tried it out yet, but I believe it's not able to record. So this is the problem with the drone. Okay, number one, gimbal doesn't function properly, and in fact the camera doesn't function properly. I think it's not functioning at all, and it's not able to connect to Wi-Fi. Therefore, you don't have a video feed. You don't have real-time video feed, and you can only fly within eyesight, but you can fly very well. You can check out on my video later. I did fly the drone just now. Okay, I fly the drone already just now. It flies very well. Okay, it is very powerful and it is quite stable. It is a GPS drone. Okay, GPS drone, which means that this drone can actually fly very stable. Don't compare with DJI drone. Again, okay, this is toy grade drone. Okay, compared to normal toy grade drone, it is considered stable, very stable. You can check on the video afterwards, and you can fly quite a distance away. This is a GPS drone, meaning to say that the drone will return back to its home point whenever the battery is weak, loss of signal, and when you trigger the RTH. The drone will return back to the home point. Okay, let me just show you the drone. When I turn on the drone, okay, there is LED in front, which looks very nice. That's why you see the gimbal is not calibrating. That means I know the gimbal is not functioning already. And top here is supposed to be the for the obstacle avoidance, but this package doesn't come with the obstacle avoidance, so you don't have obstacle avoidance. It is brushless motor. I think it is 1503 brushless motor. Okay, it's quite powerful. Over here there's also the recorder slot where you can slot in your SD card slot, I mean. Okay, the recorder, you can record your footage, but I think it's not functioning. I never try it out, but I think it's not functioning. And the back here, of course, is this is your battery, but it is not a smart battery. It's not a smart battery. I thought of Now, if it is a smart battery, there is LEDs. Let me just take it out. There is LEDs, 4 LEDs over here, but when I press it, it doesn't show anything. Okay, it is not a smart battery. Okay, so what its function is that it will light on when you charging the battery, and it's light off when the battery is fully charged. That's about all only. So I don't know why they put it 4. It looks like smart battery, but it's not smart battery. Okay, as I mentioned just now, this is 2,200 mAh battery capacity with 7.4 volt. It's a 2S battery, quite powerful. Okay. Now, yeah, at the bottom here you have optical flow. There's optical flow. It is good when you fly indoor, but I don't encourage you to fly indoor. When you fly indoor, the optical flow function very good. Okay, I've tested it out. It is very stable, but again, don't fly indoor because it's not encouraged to, because it's very dangerous. The motor, okay, the brushless motor is quite powerful. Might hurt yourself. All right. This side, on the left side here, it's empty, nothing. Bottom, top, front, back, right, and left. Okay, this is a drone. Okay, this is a 3-axis gimbal, supposed to be very supposed to give very stable footage, supposing if it is functioning, but it's not functioning, so I couldn't test it. Okay, it's a 3-axis gimbal. Okay, you see, it's a 3-axis gimbal, and see, it is very good. Supposed to, okay, 3-axis gimbal, supposed to give very stable image, but unfortunately it's not functioning, so I'm not able to test it out. Okay, that's about drone. And the remote control, you have the holder, okay, the phone holder, and let me turn it on. Okay, on the right shoulder there is a that's the speed view, where you can go for your speed, change your speed from turning the view here. You just turn on the drone as well, so that you can hear the beeps. Okay. Okay, so it's connected to the drone now. Okay, on the right shoulder view here, it is the speed control, speed 2, speed 3, speed 2, speed 1. Okay, on the left side view here is where you control your gimbal up and down. Supposed to, but then it's not. I'm not able to show you because it's not functioning. You can see it's not functioning now. You see, it's not functioning at all. Okay, something is wrong with it. Okay, and then over here, this button is, this top button here is your gimbal. Is your compass calibrating button. You press this, you actually have to turn horizontal, okay, until it beeps, and turn vertical until it beeps. Okay, so it's calibrated already now. And then at the bottom button here, this button over here, this is your gyro calibration button. Okay, when it calibrates. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the LEDs over here at the bottom here. You can see the red color LEDs at the rear of the rear arm, and the front arm is green LEDs. So when you fly at night, this is good for you to fly at night, so that you know where is the rear and where is the front. Okay. Alright, yeah, I will show you this also. When you do the calibration, the compass calibration, the gyro calibration, when you press it, this will, okay, you see this will flicker, okay, the light will flicker, okay, but of course you don't do it this way. You put it at the flat base, and you can go for your gyro calibration. Okay, all right. Okay, then you have the short press for picture and long press for video. Okay, this button over here. Then you have to turn on and off your GPS over here. You can turn on and off your GPS. Over here, this is your unlock key. This is your RTH key, and this is your remote control on-off button. All right. The display. Let me go nearer so that you can see the display. You can see the battery indicator, the drone's battery indicator, and the remote control's battery indicator. Okay, remote control indicator and the drone's remote and the drone's battery indicator over here. Okay, the signal, and then over here you can see the height and distance in meters. Okay, height and distance in meter. One thing good about this drone, and it actually surprised me, is that the telemetry is accurate. It's not fake telemetry. Okay, normally toy drone don't give a real telemetry, but this, from my experience, it really gives a real telemetry. Okay, from the advertisement, it shows that it can fly up to 1.2 kilometers, but then no, it won't fly up to 1.2 kilometers. I did try to fly to the furthest about 350 meters, and further than 350, the drone will lose signal. Okay, but never fly up to 1.2 kilometers. There's no way. Okay, now then over here you can see GPS is on now. Yeah, I couldn't see properly. Yeah, GPS is on now. By default, GPS is on all the time. Of course, you can turn off from pressing the GPS here. Then it will show as the GPS off, and this will show you the number of satellite. Let me turn it on again. Okay, you can see it captures up to 19 satellite. One thing good, it can capture satellite very fast, very powerful. Okay, over here it shows as mode 2. Okay, it shows as mode 2. But when you go for non-GPS, you turn off the GPS. It shows as mode 1. Okay, when you turn off the GPS, it shows as mode 1. When you turn it on, it shows at mode 2. Other than that, yeah, this is the what do you call this? The remote control. So now, other than that, there's not much I can tell you. But again, I do not know how much my friend wanted to sell this drone. I'm actually, as I said, this is a request from him. He wanted me to make a video so that I can make use of this video to show it to his prospect. I don't know how much I want to sell the drone, but I think it's going to be very cheap. It's not going to be expensive. Anyway, I guess that's about all. I hope you enjoy watching my video on the flight test. I'll show it to you right after this. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, for those of you who's new to my channel, and if you all feel that this is very useful, I hope you can give me a thumbs up, which is very important to me. And for those of you who's new to my channel, and if you like this kind of content about drones, do consider subscribe to my channel. You take care always. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi, Wei Ming here from Mingwei. Thank you very much for dropping by and welcome to my channel. Today is a bit different because I'm flying somebody's drone. It's not mine. It's a request from a friend. He wants me to make a review on his Kai 2 Pro. Okay, this drone is it's not a new drone. It's in the market for some time already, but he wants me to do it because he wanted to sell off his drone. He wanted to sell it off as second hand, and he requests me to make a video, and he will use my video to show it to his prospects. All right. Anyway, let us start. Yeah, I'll give you some detail about the drone later. Okay, let me just start to fly the drone. Okay, now first of all, I have to, of course, turn on the drone. I'll give you more detail on the drone a bit later. Okay, and I will turn on the remote control as well. Okay. Yeah, again, it is noon time. The sun is right on top of my head, and you can see shadow on my face. Okay, so sorry about that. Now, first of all, what I need to do is, let me go near to the tripod's camera. I have to do this. I hope you can see from here. Okay, I have to do the compass calibration from this button over here. Press this, and I will have to lift up the drone and turn horizontal and vertically until beeps. And second beep when it's alright already. Okay, this is good. Now, other thing is that I have to press this gyro calibration on this button over here. Okay, it's calibrated already, and the GPS over here shows as 11 satellite. Okay, by default the GPS is on all the time. Okay, I believe I can take off now, because the minimum I think it is 10 satellite if I'm not wrong. It's 16 now. I have 16 satellite. That's good. Okay, let's fly. Okay. Yeah. As usual, I would like to fly the drone close to the tripod's camera. This is a GPS drone, which means that the drone yep. Okay, let me fly to the tripods again. Seems like not really that stable. Okay, now here comes the drone. It's not really that stable, even though it's GPS. Bear in mind, this is a toy grade drone, so don't expect it to have quality like the DJI and so on. Alright, so but at least it is a GPS drone, then it is better than non-GPS drone, of course. Okay, there you go. There's a bit of wind, so okay. Now let me just fly the drone around, and I will show you with my camera over here. Alright, it is quite nice to play with this drone whenever you feel like flying a drone. I don't know whether if I did that I mentioned that normally I'll keep a drone in my car. Whenever I feel like playing a drone, then I have a drone all the time. Okay, so this could be the right drone to keep in your car. Okay, and this drone can actually fly quite far away. From the advertisement, it shows that it can go up to 1.2 kilometers, but no way it couldn't fly that far. But I have tried yesterday. It can fly up to 350 meters. That is quite far. Okay, let me just try to fly. I hope you can see. I know it's very difficult to see. Let me fly over at this. Over here, maybe you can see from here. It can fly quite a distance away actually. Yeah, okay. Now let me just fly to, maybe I'll fly over to this direction. Okay. It can fly quite high and it can fly quite far away. I do not know whether you can see, but anyway, let me just fly it to this distance, and I'll show you the telemetry. Telemetry is quite accurate actually. Okay, the telemetry here shows is the distance of 52 meter. Let me go further a bit. We will try the RT, see whether if it is accurate or not. Okay, I will keep on flying until it reaches about 120 meters away from the home point. Okay, the telemetry is quite accurate. It's not fake telemetry actually. I got the feeling that not from my experience, this is a real accurate distance or reading. Okay, now let me turn around drone and let us make an RTH. Okay, I'll press the RTH button and it's coming back now. Okay, we take off from that point over there. See how close the drone returns to its position or not. You see how close it is. This coming back, returning. Okay, 60, 50, coming back very fast. Okay, it's flying at 39 meters altitude. Okay, it's back already. 7 meters, 4 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters. And it is right on top of me now. Yeah, it's coming down now. It's coming down now. Okay. It took off from this position just now. Okay, let's see how close it is. I think it's quite close. Yeah, it was from here just now, but it took off from here. It's coming down now. And very near. Surprising for this kind of drone, toy drone. It can actually give a very accurate RTH. It was from here. Yeah, I think it is less than a meter. Okay, it was from here just now. It's less than a meter. Okay, it's very accurate. Now, okay, let us fly once more. Okay, and I've tried the duration. Flight is around the full battery around can give me about 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, let's unlock and take off. Okay, again, let me show you this the stability of this drone. Okay, it's very stable drone. Just now was a bit windy, so it is not that stable just now because it was very windy just now. Okay, now it is good. As you can see, the drone is very stable. It's brushless motor and it's powerful, very powerful. Yeah. Now let's fly around the park here. Okay, I'm using speed 1. I'm using speed 1 now. Okay, I think I better stand over here so that I can have a better view on the drone. Yep. Speed 1 and it is quite fast. If I use speed 2, okay, it's going to be very fast. Yes, very strong, very powerful drone. Very powerful drone. How about speed 3? Even faster. Yeah, better make it to go back to speed 1 because this is a very fast drone. Unfortunately, the telemetry doesn't show the speed of the drone. I couldn't show you this the speed of the drone because the telemetry doesn't show the speed. It's only showing the distance and also the altitude. That's all. Okay. Yeah, one condition before you fly this type of drone I have to warn is that make sure you fly this drone when you take off. You make sure you take off at a place where there's nothing block you on top. Okay, don't fly it inside a building, of course. Don't fly it under a tree or any structure. Not under. Don't take off from any. I mean, taking off. Don't take off from under a tree. Don't take off from any structure on top of you. If there's any structure on top of you, because it's very dangerous when it is when drones return back to its home point. Because it happens many times to a lot of beginners, even myself. When I started to fly drone, it happens to me before. Okay, and I've lost my drones. Okay, I think if you have viewed some of my videos, I did show one of my drone. I don't remember the model. Okay, and the problem is that I take off from a place where there is structure on top of me. Okay, and that's tree. That's it. I actually take off from under a tree. So when the drone returned to its home point, it crashed to the tree and the drone was spoiled. Okay, unfortunately. So that is one very important things that to take note on. Okay, see how stable is the drone. It is very stable. It is very stable. Yeah, this is a GPS drone, which means that the drone will return to its home point when the battery is low, when there's no signal, and when you trigger the RTH, return to home. When you trigger the RTH, the drone will rise up to pre-programmed altitude, and it will fly back to its home point and return. Okay. As I mentioned just now, the advertisement shows that this drone can actually fly up to 1.2 kilometers, but it will never happen. It won't fly that far. No way it can fly that far. I tried yesterday. It can fly very far actually, okay, but not up to 2.2 kilometers. It can fly. Yesterday I tried up to 350 meters, and still with connection, still with a signal, but it's not very good signal, very weak signal. And further than 350, the drone returns back to its home point because lost signal. Okay, it is very far already actually. Okay, let me show you from here. The drone. See, it is very far. I try to fly as far as possible. No, I couldn't fly too far away because the battery is a bit low already. I hope you can see the drone. Yep. The telemetry is accurate. This is something that is surprised me actually. For a budget drone like this, normally the telemetry won't be accurate, but this is a very accurate telemetry. From my experience, I can see that this is an accurate reading. I hope you can see the drone. I guess it's a bit too small now. Okay, but what I want to tell you is that it can really fly far. 6 feet 2 now. I hope you can see the drone. Yeah, let me just, no point flying too high because it's too small. You couldn't see much. Okay, the video won't be nice anymore otherwise. Okay, let me bring down the drone. Fly it lower so that you can view at the drone. But it is a good drone overall. I would say this is a good drone. Okay. See how stable it is. Very stable drone. Very, very stable drone. And it is very powerful too. Yeah, I don't encourage you to fly this type of a drone indoor. No doubt you can turn off the GPS if you want to fly indoor, but I don't encourage because it's a bit dangerous to yourself, to others, because the brushless motor is very, very powerful. Okay, you might hurt yourself. Okay, please don't fly indoor, but fly outdoor, especially for those of you who's beginner. Okay, and by default the GPS is on all the time, meaning to say that when you turn on the drone, the GPS will on. Okay, and you need something like about 10 to 12 minimum of satellite before you can fly the drone. Okay, but you can capture satellite very fast. Okay, it very much depends on area, but I fly this the third time. If I am right, I fly for the third time, and it managed to capture quite a lot of satellites. I remember can capture up to about 19-20 satellites. Okay, battery is low. I think it's time for me to bring back the drone. Okay. There you go. Okay, so there you go. The let me go near to the tripods and show it to you the drone, the close up of the drone. Very beautiful drone. All right, very beautiful drone with LED light in front of the drone. Okay, I am quite happy with the drone actually. Okay, flies very well. Overall, I like the drone. As I said, it is powerful, and it is nice to keep this drone in the car, like myself, where I usually keep one drone in my car whenever I have the opportunity, or whenever I feel like flying a drone, I have a drone to fly. Okay, and this is a brushless motor drone with GPS, then you can fly further away, and it's stable. Well, okay, thanks very much for watching, and as usual, do give me a thumbs up, and do take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.